Back at it with Roadcraft, Operation Kernel, number 24 sorts. Gonna do some AI routes, collecting beams, and installing valves. So if that's something you want to do, hang out. We kick it. So just trying to get these guys set and on their merry way. The old road system's getting buried. Doesn't take it long to get full. No. So hope everybody's doing good, enjoying the episodes. As promised, I'm keeping them short. I could timestamp them, but yeah, you can jump around. You know what you're looking for. I won't treat you dirty like them other girls do. Alright. So this is one of the glitches. It doesn't seem to want to set them. Yeah, it doesn't like to. Fuck it, I'll come back. It always works at some point. So, she got some glitches. Alright, we'll get that shit out of the way. Get the power station up and running to get the other thing up and running because we already laid the cable for that. So, I'm just going to take the old bulldozer. Get me the killdozer and go do some destruction. Here in Granby, Russia, wherever the hell we are at. I don't remember at this point. But we're going to do some dozing. I'd like to use the electric cable layer, but I don't think that's going to doze very good. But that's aight. I got this here. This here fancy machine. Oh, it's like 3 things. Yeah, it's just easier to shove them out of the way. More power. Power! Alright. Done. We just gotta nip it. Just gotta nip it. Come on. Get your big ass in there. Sometimes it just doesn't want to work. Literally just gotta push it ever so slightly in one direction. Alright, apparently the cable layer is gonna work. Who knew? Just a couple of mental patients ramming their head off the wall. That's what it sounds like. We roll it up. What are you trying to make? Ta-da! Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Blah blah blah, Kelly.
It's probably time to connect them back to the grid, or else we'll never hear the end of it. Can you bring enough steel beams to repair the
Blah blah blah.
please, with a cherry on top?
Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. So I'm gonna take my here warden up there and done get me some beams. Then I can pick them up, pick them up wherever I want. Much easier. Turns about as good as a skyscraper, so. But it gets the job done. Yay! Just easier. I guess I shouldn't do easy, but... Hey man, when I was doing this shit for real, there are days when you just want to warp your ass right over to someplace. It'd just be so much faster. Dealing with traffic and dumbass people. Anyway, it's not a rant. Alright, let's see if that works. Alright. Just need a few beams, that's it. Did it say 5? Oh yeah, this would be a piece of cake. Guarantee you this is only gonna give me 4. God damn it. But of course. But of course it's a horse. There is nothing over here of metal. Except that frame, but... can't use it. No, no, no. Oh yeah, those buckets will work. Yeah, these guys are good. Don't mind if I do. My luck, that's only a half of one. Just my luck. Beam it. Beam it. Beam it up. So you got all that shit done. Just gotta make it to the top. All the way to the village and up and around. And a bit of a drive through the countryside. But that's okay. Almost want to start singing. What was it? Black Dog, I think was the movie way back. I think it was Travis Tritt was the windshield wipers slapping out of tempo. I think that was the movie. Windshield wipers slapping out of tempo. Something like that. It was a good one when Patrick Swayze was still alive. So, interesting. The Black Dog phenomenon. Phenomenon. Yeah. Are you so damn tired you think you see a black dog? Pay no attention to the heavy amount of drugs you're on? No, I think it's a real thing. I know I've pulled some long days driving. Trying to think, what was the longest one I did? Was from Vegas to where I was living around Denver, Colorado. And it took, Jesus, like 19 hours. I want to say, because I left Vegas, obviously it was warm, but it wasn't cold. Went up through Park, Utah, because I wanted to take I-80 because I figured it would be safer. And I could see a storm off in the south, and I was hoping I would get through I-80 before that storm hit. And I got stuck, not stuck, but caught on I-80 in whiteout conditions, following semi-trucks just so I could see. Oh, man. Oh. That was... And quite literally, it was one of those things where you're just pounding anything that has caffeine in it so you don't fall asleep. Because you will die. Literally, you could drift off into the ditch and no one would find you. Oh, it's bad. That was bad. Boom! And that was the moment when I decided never to, that was going to be my last winter. And I moved to Vegas of all places. Did that for a few years, but went from freezing ass cold to, does the heat ever stop? Yeah, it was, I'm pretty sure Vegas is located on the sun. Yeah, she gets hot. Wow. Mind-blowing. But you do get used to it. And I do believe am I picking up the wrong? I think so. I don't remember. No. Maybe that was the other one. They're starting to run together. But yeah, it was crazy. That was crap. I know I've pulled some 20 and 20-hour days on the road. I think that's been some of the longest ones. I have done San Diego to Vegas out and back. Let's see, how long did that take? That took... I left at 2 in the morning and got home 6 or 7 in the afternoon. Went down, saw my buddy in Kensington, and I hit rush hour traffic going into California and rush hour traffic leaving California and going into Vegas. Oh, that was a fucking long day. Good times. Sometimes you just want to get there and get back. Yeah. Christ, I'm tired just thinking about it. That is weird. It picks that right up. And that is one sensitive mic. I was trying to see how sensitive my microphone was, and I was flicking the stand that it's on. And that was what that dong 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 was. That is a sensitive. It's even suspended and isolated, but wow, that's nuts, man. And for someone who can't sit still, this is a fucking nightmare. Picking up the valves, knocking over the space shuttles. There is another term for those, but I will not say it on my channel. Those that have worked construction will know what space shuttle that is. Man, there is a lot of racism on those commercial jobs. Wow. Just wow. Yeah. Anywho, let's get these. I guarantee I picked a shit spot, but we'll get it. Okay, we're not going to get it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is pretty much going to roll this episode up. Wrap it up, roll it up. Strap it on, strap it up. And then we'll get the valves in the next one. So this is just going to be the last couple minutes of me dicking around trying to get this truck unstuck. So, which you can see it's working so good. So, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Appreciate y'all, and we'll see you in the next one.